Hey, so today we're gonna talk about one of the hardest working artists out there ever since he got in the industry, like the 90s, I think it was. Eminem signed to Dr. Dre, you know, signed to Aftermath. And this guy, ever since he got in the scene with his first track, Slim Shady, and as Slim Shady, he was just ridiculous. Real name Marshall Mathers. This guy just works, 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 album after album. Even though he went through a thing after he introduced D12 to the world, and they dropped a few albums, and it was just ridiculous. There were like 4 or 5 Eminems, black ones. That's why I think maybe deep inside Eminem is black, cause he's just a nigga. You know, he works harder than every artist out there. Although he's not interested in the acting and all of that, and he tried the clothing label. I think it was Shady Clothing or whatever, and the apparel was dope because he had this black and white jacket. Eminem, if you're listening, please, man, if you haven't stocked, send me one. I love that top. It's crazy. So in any case, he was signed to Aftermath, and he still is. And he's the artist that went to get 50 Cent. And if you know, at a point, 50 Cent was blacklisted. So if it wasn't for Eminem, this guy would still not be there because he was a he was a white guy signed by a black guy, so he had to sign the black guy. And this guy, I'm not sure if he ever really signed a white artist, but he mostly signs black guys. So D12, he brought them into the game and rapped with them in a few songs, and he thought the momentum would keep going, but they were just so reliant on him. He became heavy. That's why eventually he dropped a song called Stepping Stone. You need to get that on the Kamikaze album. So in any case, he was okay. The like D12 were his friends, Bazaar and Kanava and the rest of them. And then there was a guy called Proof there who was his best friend, and Proof dropped an album. I think he dropped it in a week or so because he had it like that. He had the heart. It's like Eminem. He just wanted to be successful in music. And then after a couple of battles with other people, Proof got shot, and Eminem was just shattered. He couldn't do much. He couldn't think straight. So he just didn't work half as much. His heart wasn't there, which was the same thing that happened to Puff Daddy when Notorious B.I.G. died. So in any case, this is not about Puff Daddy and Notorious. We're talking about Eminem. So I think 3, 4, 5 albums that came after that were just substandard, and then eventually he had to kick the slump away, and he did. And he tried to release a few albums, and then slowly but surely he was gaining his momentum. And he thought D12 would do that, but they were still leaning on him, and then he decided that he can't do this anymore. Just check the album Kamikaze, Stepping Stone, where he says he thought, they would like do their own thing, you know, not always rely on him. And when Proof died, he just didn't want to like revisit or just keep thinking about the Proof being dead scenario. And they just didn't want to work. And he just said, you know what, guys, if you don't want to work, it's okay. Just let it go. Just stop leaning on me, telling me to do this and that for you. Your success doesn't depend on me. Your success is yours, and if you won't work for it, then I won't push you. I will make you. And if you know anything about artists, if you've ever been a producer or manager, there's a lot of people like that. They just want success to just come, and it doesn't work like that. You have to work hard for it day to day, sometimes through nights, just working at it. So that happened. you know. And we're talking about Eminem. Eminem, this guy, he works with pretty much almost every artist, and if he sees potential, he will sign the artist. This is a guy who signed the likes of Murder Mook, you know, uh, and then he just keeps coming back. If you know Murder Mook, then you know he's a problem. I'm not sure if he really sells that much music, but he's a freestyle artist, and this is who Eminem usually signs. Freestyle artist, because he wants you to be an actual artist who does the actual work, not somebody who expects the work to be done for them. And I can understand or relate to that. And if you've ever done anything with people that don't want to pull the weight, then you probably can relate to that too. So Eminem did that, and he worked with almost everybody. He worked with Rihanna. I think he worked with Beyonce at a point, although I don't know what happened to the track. Every artist, and he keeps bringing new cats out, and that's why everybody in the industry they love and respect Eminem because he works hard and he respects his talent. This is the only guy in the world who makes sure he's at work at 9 and goes home at 5 every day. You know that etiquette, that love for what you do. Because with most artists, they like chilling at the studio all day. They end up getting high, messing with women. But, you got to respect what you do. If you treat it like a job, it'll be a job. But if you don't, it'll be just that thing you do, for now. So as people, we just got to focus. Focus, do what you do. Be like Eminem. Love what you do and do it hard. Do it to the hardest. Do it like it's the only thing, you know? So, in any case, that's Eminem, and nothing but love, yo. Don't forget to send me that top. Peace. Nothing but love. It's your boy TYC 100. I'm out.